Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. I've got a cup of tea here today. So we're going to be looking at your general energy for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So for the rest of April and early May. Okay, and we're going to add in some money in career, some loving connections, and anything else that they tell me to add in for you. All right, my beautiful people. So this is good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Okie dokie, get yourself comfy, put your feet up. Let's see what we've got going on. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Again. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's bring the camera down. Let's mind that out the way. Okay, so this is the wisdom of the oracle. I usually start with these, and today's no different. Okay, what are the key themes for Aquarius, please? What are the key themes? Okay, clean it up. Now that came out for the collective, yes, over the weekend of the full moon. So we'll have a little look at that. If you haven't watched that collective reading, go and have a little look. Okay, so you've been cleaning it up, you've been releasing, you've been letting go, and now you're stepping into this imagine energy, of the new life. Happy days, smashing. New life, there it is. We've done the cleaning up, we've done the releasing, we're now imagining that new life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And let's find out some more. This is the Tarot of Dreams. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups. Oh, 10 of Cups in the middle. We've got the Palace of Coins. There's the Devil. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. With Judgment. Well, Aquarius, this looks really good. And the Queen of Coins. Okay, let's get your affirmations out. These are mine from Hoping to Have In. Okay. We have got, I am abundant. Money flows easily and readily to me now. Okay. And we've also got another card of abundance. Limitless abundance is available to me now. Wow. Okay then. Double message. Do we want? Yeah, we do. Okay. Sorry. I'm chatting to my team. Do we want some of these? I'm saying, and they're like, yeah. I usually can't get the question out before they've answered me because thoughts are faster than words, aren't they? So they pick up my thoughts and my vibration and answer me before I finish getting the words out. All right, these are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. Tell me more, please, for my Aquarius. Okay, forgive and passion. All right. Let's have a little chat. Let's talk. Let's come closer. Let's have a chat. All right. So we've got this abundance. I am abundant. Money flows easily and readily to me now. All right. Now, abundance and flow and prosperity. We've got these Palace of Coins. We've got the Queen of Coins. Very strong. It's where the Queen lives, in her palace. All right. So this is all about my environment. It's stable, secure, it's flowing, it's abundant, it's prosperous. I'm in the right vibration. Okay. So I am abundant. Money's flowing easily and readily. If it's not, and it hasn't been for a lot of people, and that's all right. I want you to just get into this. I'm cleaning up any negative energy around money. I am releasing it. I'm looking at my money blocks. I'm looking at my money beliefs. If you don't know what they are and you don't know what I'm talking about, you've got a couple of options. 3, go to my other YouTube channel. The link is below, which is called Manifesting 101 with Julie Poole. There's a whole load of videos on there. Money magic, all about clearing your money blocks, all about abundance. Go and watch them. They're free. Second option, buy that golden book there. That's called From Hoping to Having, the Formula to Wealth and Success. We need to look at these money blocks and we need to get rid of them, okay? Because, look, we've got to clean it up with that Page of Coins, Cups, and the Devil, all right? So what do we need to clean up? Anything that's blocking my abundance. Now, we can focus on financial prosperity abundance, or we can focus on energy and health abundance, or loving connections abundance, however you want to do it. right? Whatever your focus is, but something needs cleaning up. And we're still in that energy for the next few days, really, of that full moon. What are we lifting up, releasing, becoming aware of? What are we letting go? Okay, so this is a really, really good time to do that. So this abundance, money flows easily and readily to me now. It's linking in with forgive, okay? Freedom means to forgive. Forgiveness is needed and you'll be forgiven. Now, what has that got to do with abundance? You might be asking yourself. Well, quite a lot, actually, because this unforgiveness is very judgmental, it's very heavy, it's very angry often, it's very sad often. It's basically everything that abundance is not. Abundance is a free, light, easy, trusting, comfortable energy. Right, so if we've got stuff that is not forgiven, we're not quite free, all right? As it says, freedom means to forgive. Forgiveness is needed. You'll be forgiven. I don't think I've had this card come up before, and I've had this deck at least a year, maybe two, don't know. Right, so we need to explain it. It wouldn't be here if it's not a message for somebody. It might not be for you. Let's just take the bits that resonate. You know the drill, okay? But this is all about my abundance. It's linking in with this flow, okay? I am abundant. Money flows easily and readily to me now. And these are combined, all right? Now, it's here, so I need to explain it to you, all right? So this forgiveness holds us back, it holds us down, it limits us, it reduces us. Now, this can be, and we tend to think about other people, don't we, when we think about forgiveness? It might be about yourself. Have you forgiven yourself for not being quite perfect? Okay, you don't need to be perfect, right? When you let that go, you realize there's nothing to forgive. Let's let go. There's freedom in that. You see, the energy of abundance is freedom. All right, I explain all this in my book. The energy of abundance is freedom, it's flow, it's security, it's feeling good. All right, and forgiveness is also in that. I'm letting that go. I'm freeing myself from that. I am in a really good space about anything that wasn't, very good for me before, or somebody that was unkind to me, or whatever it was. I'm choosing to forgive it. It's freeing me. Now I can step into my abundance, all right? If you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, I don't want to go on too long about this. Just do a little Google search or YouTube search about abundance and forgiveness, and I bet something will come up about it, okay? But there is a link here for you, for some of you. Right, now we've also got limitless abundance is available to me now with passion, okay? With passion. Right, limitless abundance is available to me now. And then we've got passion. Fall in love. Let the fire inspire. Allow passion to guide you. Now, we tend to think straight away about falling in love with a person, and that might be the case. This could be also falling in love with yourself, with life, with a hobby, with an interest, with some kind of new learning that inspires you, ignites you, fires you up. Just allow yourself to feel that passion for anything or anyone that is accurate for you right now. It is linked again with this abundance, limitless abundance. When we're in this energy of passion, we're in this energy of fire and belief that all is available to me now. Okay? Right, let's find out some more. Let me bring the camera down and let's have a look at pulling it together then. So we've got two cards of abundance, and as I said, doesn't have to just be about money. This can be about money, and I need to be looking at what I need to clean up, what I need to release. This can also, abundance isn't just about money, it is also about flow and energy and passion and all sorts of good stuff. So apply it to your own life, okay? And whatever circumstances are for you, because there's a new life waiting for us here, Aquarius. That new life is waiting. But before we can get to it, we've got to do this clean it up. Clean it up. There he is, this beautiful stag. And stag represents leadership, mastery, okay? You're in charge. 21 is a 3. Threes are expansion. You're in charge of your life, your destiny, your future. You're in charge of your restrictions, your limitations. Am I going to just go with them and say nothing I can do about it? Or am I going to say, no, I'm taking charge. I'm taking the opportunity here to clean up whatever it is for me that needs cleaning up so that I can get to my 10 of cups. This is what I'm wanting. The 10 of cups is the roses round the door, isn't it? It's the happy ever after. It's the family, it's the happiness, it's the pets, it's the connections, it's the fulfillment, the enrichment of life, in whatever way that is for you. And it doesn't have to symbolize the family. They use the family in this, but it's talking about the fulfillment. I feel whole and complete. I feel that I have loving connections, I have support, I have care, I have what I need in my life. I am abundant. So something needs to be shifted out, right? That full moon in Libra that happened on the weekend was all about letting go of anything that stops the balance, that stops the connections, that basically release. So clean it up. What do we need to let go of that is in the way? And it can be to do with my beliefs around money, around prosperity, around forgiveness, around freedom, around love, and cleaning it up. This is a massive opportunity at this time because of these conjunctions and Venus and all these different planetary stuff going on. And I'm not sure about all the detail. I'm not an astrologer. Go and watch your favourite astrologer if you want to know more. But my team tell me April is significant about shifting ourselves forward and releasing out of this devil energy. So what's the devil energy? It's where we feel trapped. There he is, the fool in the cage. Can't get out, so he believes. But the cage door is open, showing that he could get out at any time. He just didn't know how to, and he's scared to. But this is where we look up at the devil and say, do one, because I'm off. Okay? Do one, because I'm off. We're cleaning up any beliefs that we're restricted, that we're stuck, that we're trapped, that we can't do it. We're cleaning it up. The Page of Cups is a new opportunity for greater happiness. This energy that's all around you now is the opportunity for greater happiness. So this is the time to release and let go. So we are imagining. Imagining is everything. This is the intention, the imagination, the visualization. I'm visualizing what my life could look like. I'm visualizing what that new life without the restrictions and with the abundance and the flow can possibly look like. I'm looking at cleaning up any part of me that is holding judgment and unforgiveness against myself or somebody else. I'm looking at where I can increase my passion, because the passion is under the limitless abundance is available to me now. So limitless abundance, to feel inspired, to feel lit up, to feel passionate, whether it's in a relationship or, as I said, interests, hobbies, fall in love with life, fall in love with yourself. You are imagining that life that is whole and complete, that is feeling abundant, that is feeling amazing. And as you imagine that, and you clean up what was holding you back, and you step into this energy, so you step into the Judgment card. This is the rising up. This is the rebirth. This is the fresh start that you've been wanting, that you've been waiting for. And that fresh start is here, the new life. She's just waking up. She's waking up now, okay? Right now. She's not ready to bounce right into it for a little minute. It's like the precursor. That new life is there. Let me just wake up to it. Let me just feel it. Let me just get into that passion of it. Right, I'm awake now. Let's dive in. Let's dive in and look at what this new life is. These beautiful coins here. The Queen of Coins, she lives in the palace. That's her palace. Now, this is earth energy. It's grounded. It's stable. It's secure. It's financially abundant. It's prosperous. It's all balanced, because it isn't just the material with the palace. It's also that beautiful balance of nature and grounding and heart-centered energy. You see, the Queen of Coins, yes, she's loaded. Yes, she's got the money. But it's far more than that. She has this deep sense of security and stability within her. And that's what makes her feel so grounded and so good. So this is beautiful, Aquarius. So I want you to look at what needs cleaning up. We're in this energy of forgiveness so that we can love fully and harmonize fully with our passions, with ourselves, so that we can align with the abundance and the money flow and abundance in all areas, so that we can get into the 10 of Cups and that fulfillment and open up this new life. But this imagine is everything. What are you imagining for yourself? This is the visualization. This is the dreaming. Dream big. Because I've done the cleaning up, I've got rid of the devil energy, and I'm ready to step into my rebirth, my new life. Beautiful. Very powerful, Aquarius. Very powerful. Okay, let's have a look at money and career. But before we do, let me just get a mouthful of tea. Thank you so much. Okay. These are mine from hoping to have in wealth and success. Okay, for money and career. All right, this is your key message about money and career for the rest of April and into early May, okay? I welcome my desires changing, my expectations changing, my alignment changing as I become increasingly successful. Wow. That's beautiful. Let me bring this up and show it. If you're washing the dishes, pause for a little minute. Look at the picture on the screen. Let yourself drink that in and feel that energy. I welcome my desires changing, my expectations changing, my alignment changing as I become increasingly successful. Now you see what we've got, this energy is this new life, this rebirth. Now for money and career, we're taking everything we've already got on the table and we are moving it into the next level. Okay, so everything is shifting. We're in a new year. We're in a new energetic year, which started on the 20th of March. This full moon that we had a couple of days ago, depending where you're watching this, it was on the 12th, 13th of April, has heralded in that new beginning, freeing it to move forward properly. So we're in this new energy. And as we come into a new energy, then what I wanted before might have changed. I might not want that now. All right? I allow and welcome my desires changing. My expectations changing, my alignment changing, right? I'm becoming increasingly successful. This new life is more successful than the old life. This new life is more free, it's more liberated, it's more passionate. So what I wanted before, I might not want now. That might have changed. So we're going to allow that to be fluid. You might have had your heart set on a particular job and then all of a sudden you're thinking, do you know, I don't think I want that now. What happened? Well, you've risen up. You've risen up into your new life. And so the old you is kind of fading on out. So what the old you wanted, the new you might not want. So just allow it because you're in this shift. So let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay. 5 of Wands is flipping over. That's a card of conflict, competition, kind of butting heads, a lack. This is to do with money and career. Okay, so this can be to do with going for an interview and everybody else wants that job, or putting your house on the market, your property on the market, and there's loads of other properties on the market. And we go into this mindset about, I don't stand a chance. Everybody else is going to want that house. You know, I'm not going to sell mine when there's all these out there. You know, just go into this limited mindset. That's what we need to shift. Okay, this is changing. My alignment is changing. Tell me more about this. Oh, we got the King of Cups in reverse. Now, I don't normally read reversals. Oh, hello, I've got the... Wait, right, okay, right. Now it's making sense. We're going to leave him as it is, okay? He came out like that for a reason, okay? And we've got the Seven of Wands. So let's just pause there a minute. Money and career. I don't normally read reversals, as you probably know, but I will ask my team, do you want it that way? And they'll tell me yes or no. They've told me to leave it as it is. So this Five of Wands is a card of competition. Now, when we're talking about career success, we're talking about, do I feel whole and complete and worthy and deserving and good enough in who I am? Because when I do, I don't need to butt up against anybody, because I'm in this energy that if it's right for me, it'll come to me. And if it doesn't, it wasn't meant for me. I'm not fighting other people for anything. I'm not going up against other people in a competitive mode, because that indicates lack. And this is an abundant universe. So if I didn't get the job, it's because I wasn't meant to get the job. There'll be another one. There's always another one. There's enough. We shift this mindset. We shift this thinking. So allow this. Okay, I'm just listening to what they're saying. Remember what we've got on this card. Your desires changing, your expectations changing, your alignment changing, because you're becoming increasingly successful. As you go into that change, you realize you don't need to fight for anything. You put your energy into it, you imagine it, you visualize it, you allow yourself, and you let go. So that King of Cups in reverse is somebody who doesn't let go, who's in battle energy, right? His normal energy is compassion and maturity and, calmness. And, when he's upside down, he's not in that space because he's in this lack. I want you to step out of that. We've got the Seven of Wands here. The courage of your conviction, defending yourself against these Five Wands coming up against you. All right, there's 6 Wands coming up against you in this one, but this is a card of boundaries and holding your own and the courage of your conviction and not stepping down or stepping back. And it's saying, look, this is what's right for me. But we've got all this energy that is battle fighting, immature, having tantrums, because the King of Cups upright is very calm, it's very zen. When he's upside down, it's like, I've just got carried away here. I got sucked in. I got, really looking at what's not working for me as opposed to what is working for me. So this is your money and career of what's been going on. Now, let's find some advice with this, because this is energy that does not serve you. Okay. Queen of Cups coming in the flow, coming in with the compassion, coming in to support and help that King of Cups to end the Ten of Wands, the struggle, the burden, the competition, the feeling disempowered. This is time for this to go. So we've got some support, we've got some help with that Three of Coins. This is a card of collaboration, cooperation, support. So we're coming out of this fighting a battle here for what I need and want, and moving into that supportive, loving role so that we're having that new beginning. There's the new life, there's the Fool. We're working through something here. We are working through something here. So let's just explain this, all right? Because there's a lot of heavy energy here around money and career, okay? So you're heading towards the Fool. You're heading towards the new life. You're heading towards the new beginning. But to get there, we need to recognize all of this is not in a good place. It's a burden, it's a struggle, all of this competition and battle energy, all of this I'm defending myself, protecting myself energy. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. So that needs to go. So we are now stepping into releasing that, coming into the Queen of Cups, this compassion, this I'm not going to let anything bother me. I'm not fighting for anything. If it's meant to be, it'll be. I'm working and collaborating with others. So this could be the real estate person, the estate agent. This could be the recruiter, HR. This could be working with, my therapist on my confidence to get the right career for me. I'm working on it. and I have all the support that I need to be able to step into this new beginning. So the career, the money, the career, the financial flow. We're moving out of this battle energy, and we are moving out of constantly having to justify myself, explain myself. This is what's changing, right? Your desires are changing, your expectations are changing, your alignment is changing. Something shifted here. So I want you to just allow that movement, allow that shift and change. You are heading towards this new life. Now, in terms of your money, we've got this abundance over here and this shift and this passion coming in. So allow what needs to change to change. Something shifted here. You might have decided you want to sell your house and it's on the market, and then you change your mind. I don't want to. I decided to stay. Great. Okay, if that's what's right for you. Allow whatever is changing to change. This new life doesn't necessarily mean that we're moving into, I'm just listening to them. For some of you, they're saying your new life doesn't necessarily mean I'm selling up and I'm moving elsewhere. There's my new life. Perhaps my new life is that I've been trying to sell for ages and it hasn't happened, and I've decided that this is actually where I want to be, and I'm going to create a whole new life right where I am in terms of passions, interests, hobbies, connections. I'm going to do it all right here. We don't have to move to a brand new city or a brand new job to make significant changes. You can make changes in a moment, changes in an energy, it's in an alignment, it's in a belief. Change is in everything. So let's just allow it. You're moving towards the Fool here in terms of your general energy and in terms of your money and career. Okay, does that make sense? It doesn't have to be a new job or a new home. It's about a new way of thinking, a new alignment, a new energy that is just more harmonious and more gentle and more ease and easy, in the flow. That's what's going on there. All right? Okay. Let's have a look at loving connections for you for a little minute. Okie dokie. These are mine from Hoping to Having Loving Connections. Okay. Your key affirmation. I feel beautiful. I am beautiful. I see the beauty in nature, in others, and in myself. Loving connections are beautiful, and I welcome them into my life. All right. Let's have a look at this together for a minute. Okay, if you're washing the dishes, pause. If you're walking the dog, pause and look at the screen for a little minute. I feel beautiful. I am beautiful. I see the beauty in nature, in others, and in myself. Loving connections are beautiful, and I welcome them into my life. All right. Very strong energy of beauty, and the beauty in people and the beauty in those connections. Yeah? Right, why? Because if we see people as ugly, if we see situations as ugly, if we see connections as toxic, as difficult, as challenging, then we're going to stay the hell away from them, aren't we? Right. So for us to want to step forward and into loving connections, we have to see the benefit in them, the beauty in them. There's beauty in kindness. There's beauty in gentleness. There's beauty in compassion. When we start seeing these qualities in people, in life, in nature, in yourself, then you start wanting and welcoming loving connections into your life. So if you are lonely, isolated, if you are lost and alone, then start seeing the beauty within yourself and within others. Now, for those of you who are coupled up, lots of family around you, you don't feel particularly lonely. Let's just quantify that. You can be lonely in a crowd, and you can be not lonely completely on your own. It's all about the energy of what's around you. But if you are in this space where you're just seeing your partner's getting on your nerves, your family are taking advantage, you're not seeing any beauty anywhere, I want you to shift that perspective and let's come back at it. All right, I feel beautiful. I'm seeing beauty in people, in nature, and things. I'm seeing beauty everywhere. That moves me into that energy of beauty, and life starts to become more beautiful. Okay, it also moves me into loving connections, because we move towards that which we see as beautiful and we move away from that which we see as ugly. So when we start seeing beauty, feeling it, experiencing it, stepping into it, then we start moving towards it. Yes? Okay, so let's find out some more. I want to use the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, let's bring this camera down. Tell me about loving connections. So this can be romantic. All right, I want you to take everything that's already on the table. We're going to add another layer. It can be romantic or platonic. This could be about family relationships. This could be about friends. This could be about work colleagues. Any kind of connections, loving connections, okay? Tell me about this for my Aquarius, please, for the next few weeks. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. We're moving on. We're shifting something. All right, we're going to get some more of those in a minute, but let's just look at these. Okay, so if your situation, circumstance, has been the 9 of Wands, which is the battle-weary soldier. It's hard, it's heavy, it's tiring, I've just got no energy, everything's hard work, okay? Now that can be the relationships that you do have are hard work, or that could be that you don't have the relationships and it's hard work doing everything on your own. Then whichever it is for you, it's time to step into action. The Knight of Wands is the action card, all right? All knights are action, but the Knight of Wands is the passion, the determination, the drive. I'm ready to jump on my horse and go and take action. I've got my wand and I'm doing it. I'm making things happen. I'm looking at my future with that 3 of Wands. We've got 3 wands here, yeah? All right, all this is passion. This is power. This is drive. This is enthusiasm. This is determination. Because the 9 of Wands, yes, it's battle ready, battle weary, absolutely exhausted, nearly there. Don't give up. Resilience, push on through. I'm ready to make changes. I'm ready to let my ships come in. I'm ready to look at my horizons and say, I am ready to receive. I've been feeling stuck. I've been feeling stuck for maybe a long time, but I'm ready now to walk away from that stuck feeling and walk towards my new life. So in terms of loving connections, it's action time. It's time to step into forgiveness and passion by feeling beautiful, by seeing the beauty in you, by seeing the beauty in others. We are opening and welcoming loving connections. I may have felt pretty stuck for quite a long time. I might have felt stuck within my relationships that I currently have, or stuck in being, no relationships, and I don't know how to break it. I'm getting out of that stuck space. We've got the devil here. Remember, everything that we've already got on the table, we're adding another layer. We're cleaning this up. We're clearing this. We're imagining this new beginning, this new life, which we have here with the Fool. So we can move towards that new life now. But we are being asked to take some action. Really imagine what that future looks like, what it feels like, and step into it. Because as you do, you break those chains that bind you. You see, these are not chains that bind you. Break the chains that bind you is a metaphor, but she's actually tied up with a bit of toilet roll. All right, she could break that really easily. Okay, she could break that really easily. And she believes that those swords are all the way around her and she's stuck in a little prison. But actually in front of her is completely open. If she just pushes open, pulls the blindfold off and steps forward and says, I'm ready to head towards my new life. Now, notice I've been talking about the freeing yourself, clearing up, clearing, releasing from the full moon on the 12th, 13th of April. He's moving towards that full moon, right? We're out of that energy now. We're moving towards the new life. We're ready. So what's the outcome? We need to take some action. What is this action for my Aquarius, please? Okay, so the action is just saying this Three of Wands. The imagine, the visualize. This is my ships coming in. What do I visualize that to look like, to be like? What do I imagine my world to be like? So I need to do some work on it. It's not going to happen by itself. And you're good at that. All right, Aquarius. The Eight of Coins is the worker card. I'm putting the work in. I'm going to drive this forward. I'm going to make this happen. I am shifting myself out of a stuck space. If this has been your relationship, right, the Nine of Wands is the battle-weary soldier, resilient, nearly there, don't give up, keep pushing through. If this is your relationship and you just know that it's done, that it's toxic, that it's difficult, that it's restricted, that it's no good for you, this is what you're cleaning up. This is what you're saying, we're done, and I'm going to put the work in and I'm going to free myself. And that might mean moving out, getting a divorce, do what I need to do. For others, it's about putting the work in to repair, reboot the relationship into something much better. For those of you single without a relationship, or not necessarily romantic, this could just be friends, to have a social life, to have support. Right, what am I doing about it? It's been too heavy not having any support. I'm going to start doing the work. I'm going to do what I need to do. So what is that? Right, what can I join online? What can I join in my local community? If I want love romantically, can I join a dating site? Can I join a bridge club where I might meet somebody? What can I do to make some changes? Because I'm being asked to do the work. Okay? All right. So I'm going to finish off. I'm mindful of time. I'm going to finish off with an angel message for you, Aquarius. Final message for Aquarius, please. So a big shift forward here, my beautiful people. You are in this transformative energy. Transformation. We're all of us in this energy, and different signs have got different focus and different emphasis. You are transforming. You are rising like the phoenix out of the ashes. You are releasing yourself from what was stuck. See the net around her? And she is flying free, and the butterflies around her, that signifies transformation, that shift, the release. So trust the process. Keep moving towards that Fool. Keep moving towards that new life that is there for you to wake up to. You are transforming. You are shifting. Trust yourself. See the beauty in who you are and what you are creating. And I will see you in a few weeks' time. All right. Just before I go, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my members. Thank you to all of you for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing. Those of you coming on my workshops, I will be seeing you in a month's time. As I record this, there is still time to book. You can book up until very early May, and then it's too late. All right. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. Sending you all much love. Take care. Bye-bye.